Hey guys, so join me today for a little Q&A of Get to Know Me. I'm currently almost here at my favorite matcha spot location. It's like a coffee shop, but they sell matcha as well. And we're just pulling up right now. Once I get my drink and then I get situated in park, we could go ahead and do this Q&A. Now, if you guys are from Vegas, or I think they might even have different locations around the US, but it's called Foxtail Coffee. If you guys tried it, let me know what you think, but it's actually one of my favorite spots. And if you guys know any other spots here that are like good, let me know. I'm willing to try new places. Um, I'm also interested in trying new restaurants or like little, I don't know, anything. I'm willing to try anything. So let me know if you guys know any places. Thank you. My hands are so dry. This is embarrassing. Hopefully nobody sees my hands. And we usually always put lotion on. I don't know. Yes, can I get a large matcha latte with oat milk? Yes, please. And then can you put strawberry cold foam on that, please? No, that's it. Thank you. You guys, I have to tell you something too. So I'm very big like on signs and things like that lately. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's like a coincidence, right? If you see repetitive numbers. But like it's been like maybe 2 months now that it's just been super, super repetitive. Like yesterday at work, I saw all nothing but fives literally all day. Right now my order was 888. When I look at the clock, sometimes it's 3:33, 4:44, just 111. I always see 222. Like I don't know what that means, but if it's good energy, I'm all for it. I just think that's pretty interesting that like I've been seeing that all over the place. But I'm here waiting in line to pay now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and park, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna try to make this a quick video. I was kind of thinking about doing it at home, but I was running some errands, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and get some matcha, and then we could do this in the car real quick, a little chit chat session. But yeah, give me one moment, you guys. Let me go ahead and pay and park, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys. So hopefully it moves along. I'm not really impatient, but also don't want to wait too long. Okay. Hopefully they don't think I'm some type of stripper or something. I have nothing but ones. So fun fact, my daughter works now, my eldest at least, but she always gets tips and she always gives me her tips so I could just go ahead and Apple Pay her or Zelle her money, and then I'm stuck with all the cash, of course. So here we are using all these ones. TikTok.
Hey,
Hi.
just to make sure you had that large iced matcha latte with
Yeah.
oat milk with strawberry cold foam?
Yeah. Okay, I have cash. Yeah. And then I don't know if you guys have run across this issue, but a lot of places don't take cash anymore, and I think it's so sad. Like, who wouldn't want cash, right? But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess for the convenience, it's cool. Like, who really carries cash? Thank you. Yes, please. Awesome. Yep. Thank you. You too. All right, you guys. So I have the goods. Let's go ahead and park. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, I don't know if I like that. Like, like I don't know. Like, it seems kind of sketch to me. Like, for employees and for like a company, I guess it's good because they don't want liability issues, like of money get missing. But at the same time, like I still want to see cash and have cash and use cash, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. You tell me what you guys think. All right. So let me go ahead and sanitize my hands. Not that I need to, but I don't know. I just grabbed the cash, so of course I want to sanitize. But yeah, we're going to talk about some things today. And then I also want you guys to tell me what kind of content you want to see. I think I've mentioned before that I want to record about a bunch of things, not just one's, topic. We travel a lot. I'm down to vlog. I'm down to do pet content. I have my meanie weenie. So I'm curious to see what you guys want to see or hear. But yeah, you guys, like this is can't see with the glare. So I do a matcha latte with oat milk. I don't like regular milk. It's it's just not my thing. If you like regular milk, that's cool. It does taste different, and it tastes really really good with the oat milk. And then I do a strawberry cold foam on it. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, Starbucks does have a protein strawberry cold foam. I don't think they have protein here. I think the only difference, honestly, is that they do put dairy, and I'm okay with that if it's a little bit. But that's how they make it protein, or unless they put like some kind of powdered protein. But that's what Starbucks does. Here they don't have it, so this is what we get. Yeah, this is bomb. But let's get started. So I wrote down a few things because if not, like literally, I'll lose my train of thought, and I'll be like, wait, what were we talking about? What were we doing? But yeah, let's get started. So my name is Eraiz. I'm from Texas, El Paso to be exact. I was raised here in Vegas, been here literally my whole life. Um, what else? Do I like Vegas? I don't know. This is the only place I know besides where I was born. I've thought about moving. I'm not against moving. It just hasn't worked out for me. I've thought about it in the past. But other than that, Vegas is cool. It is pretty hot, but it's a dry heat. So I like that better than the humidity. Um, what else? Vegas does have nice things though. Don't get me wrong. We do have, other activities. A lot of people think when they're not, familiar with Vegas, like, oh, it's nothing but casinos and gambling and like adult entertainment. Well, yeah, they do have that, but we also have like a normal city life per se. One of the pros about living here, I would say, is that literally everything's open all the time. I like that convenience. It actually used to be that a lot of things were open 24 hours. I think ever since COVID happened, they don't do that anymore. Now they close like at 11, and that's fine, I guess. But I like the convenience of having everything open. I know other states like they don't sell things on certain dates, or they close super super early. So I don't know, what do you guys do when they do that? You just don't buy anything? I don't know. But yeah, what do I do for work? So I actually work at an automotive dealership. I've been doing this for about 13 years now. I've worked my way up. I'm actually an assistant director in the internet sales department. I love my job. Um, what else? I love cars. Obviously, that works out for me. It could be a hit or miss. So, because when you do work in the automotive industry, like you're always trading in and out of cars because you always see like the newer models, and it has its pros and cons. But I love it. I've been doing it for so long now, so I'm used to it. Um, let's see here. A few fun facts about me. Well, there's a bunch of little fun facts about me, but I guess a lot of people don't know this, so I guess I'll mention it. But as a kid, I did play the violin. I do know how to play the piano as well. I've actually thought about going back and getting more lessons or kind of refresh that to play the piano at least, not so much the violin. I do plan to buy a baby grand piano for my living room one day, whenever I get like my dream home. But yeah, those are like two facts that I really don't talk about or a lot of people know. I do have three kids. My eldest, she's going to be 18 this August. I have a 12-year-old. And then my son, he's actually going to be 9 this year. He's actually almost my birthday twin. My birthday is July 3rd. I'm a few weeks away from my birthday. I'll be 34, and his birthday is July 5th. So it's kind of neat that we share a birthday. However, ever since he's been born, my birthday doesn't exist no more. I celebrate him. It's his month. It's all about him, but he's my Cancer twin. But yeah, let's see. My favorite food? Oh my God, that's hard. That's super hard because I'm a big foodie. Ugh, I can't even think about my favorite food. Okay, so I'll name a few of my favorite foods, but I love Thai food. I love Thai food. That's actually, a top tier for me. I like hot dogs, and that's hilarious to say. That's actually one of the main reasons I bought a weenie dog because I love hot dogs. Um, what else? I don't know. I can't like narrow down like a food because I like all sorts of food. I let me think. Was I picky as a kid? Probably so, but over the years now as an adult, I've learned to try different things. I don't know. I live by this rule, like, don't knock it till I try it. So I'll at least try everything once. And then from there, like, I'll see if I want to keep trying it or just knock it out. But I'm willing to try anything. So it's kind of hard to, like select a favorite food. I don't know if that makes sense. But favorite drink, I no longer drink soda, but when I did, I would like to drink Dr. Pepper. Um, I don't drink coffee. I do not like coffee. Um, to me, it's matcha. I'm all about matcha. I think the reason I don't like coffee is because I don't like hot drinks. I am Mexican, so like if it has to do with atole, champurrado, I'm not gonna drink that. I don't like that. Um, let's see. Favorite TV shows or movies? Mm, So I don't really have time to watch shows on TV. I have a friend that, she watches all these movies and all these TV shows, and she's always like, "Oh, Reyes, watch this, watch that." I don't have time. I really don't. In between work, with my kids, with my everyday life, I don't have time. Hold on. To watch, TV. From the past, I will tell you that one of my first shows was Desperate Housewife. I've watched the season, I want to say twice now, my whole lifetime. And I was actually in the middle of rewatching it. That was, good to me. I don't know if you guys have seen 911 on Hulu. We got pretty hooked on that, and it was actually a really good TV show. But other than that, on the new TV shows, I don't know. I haven't seen. Um, Movies. So movies for me, my all-time favorite movie, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sound like a classic female. It's gonna be Notebook. I love the Notebook. I just love it. I sometimes need a good cry every 6 months, and if I feel like I need a good cry, I'm gonna go ahead and watch the Notebook. Granted, it'll get me every single time. Um, what other movie? Oh, okay, well, this is not a movie, but one of my favorite actors is Adam Sandler. All his movies I love. There is not one movie that he has not made that I do not love. He is one of my favorite actors by far. So any movie that he's done, I love. Um, and I'm kind of sad he doesn't do, movies. Sorry about my eyes, you guys are watery with the air. I'm kind of sad he doesn't, make any like movies like that no more. I think the last one he made was oh my god, what was the name of it? I sound so bad right now saying that he's a favorite actor and I can't even think about it. Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore 2 was I think the last one he made. But yeah, they don't make good movies like that no more, to be honest with you. I was thinking about the other day. Like I feel like back then they used to make like so many good movies and I think like nowadays they don't. So that kind of sucks. Favorite music artist. So same thing, it's kind of like food. I like a whole bunch of different music artists. By far though, I will tell you guys that Romeo Santos is one of my favorite music artists. Oh my god, why am I saying actors? I love him. I've gone to see him in concert twice. And after the first time I seen him, I could truly say I could die happy. I know all his songs. I love, 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 love him. Um, but yeah, I listen to, to bachata, to Mexican music. I like country as well. I really like country music. I do listen to R&B, not as much, but I'll listen to it. But I'm really open. I like Spanish rock, Mana. I actually got a tattoo. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a butterfly, but it's from one of my favorite Mana songs, which is Mariposa Traicionera. It has a meaning to it as well that I keep, close to my heart. But yeah, so that would be my favorite music artists. So let's see. So, what viewers can expect from me? I honestly want you guys to expect the real. Well, I'm a pretty real person overall, but whatever you see in my channels, it's the real deal. Like, I'm not gonna be, faking the funk. Like, I want you guys to see what my life is, you know, as it is. Like, I'm not ever gonna fake anything. What you guys see is what you guys get. I'm no different in person. People that know me will, tell you the same thing. I want to grow my channel and I want you guys to grow with me and share my life with you. Granted, I might not share every single little thing because I'm not going to be recording, every little second of my life, but I want to share the good times, the happy times, the sad times. You know, um, I like to watch, YouTube. I do have a few content creators that I like and I like to watch their stuff. So I wouldn't want you guys to feel the same thing about me. Let's see. Let's talk about my Winnie dog because I feel like a lot of people like pets. So I have a mini Winnie. She is gonna be 4 months tomorrow. No, I'm lying to you guys. Not tomorrow. Well, she turns a different week tomorrow, Thursday. But she's gonna be 4 months soon. And I don't know, you guys. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I've had excuse me. I've had pets in the past, and I've always wanted a Winnie dog because I like weenies, hot dogs. Sorry. And I think they're cute and they're just funny looking because they're long, And she is different. I don't know what it is. She is just different. I feel like she was truly, truly meant for me. I'm a big believer, like I've said in my video that I made on the mukbang with my friend. I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason, right? So hold on. I'm just sucking up this matcha. So I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason. So let me tell you a little backstory. So back in September-ish, I would say, um, I've mentioned this before. Maybe one day I'll be, ready to share this if I do share it with you guys about, this era of my life. But I was, going through some stuff and I wasn't going to get any pets anymore because I was like, you know what? I don't have time. I honestly don't. Um, I want to wait till my kids are older, even though they're pretty old, but my son is still, a young child. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna wait. But I don't know, something in me was like, you know what? I miss having a pet. I have so much love in me. I'm a Cancer. So by nature, that's just, me. And I was like, I want a pet. I want to go to the park with my pet. I want to go to those pet activities. I want to just have somebody on me. Like my kids are older, so I don't have like a baby anymore, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna look for a breeder, whatnot. I did my research, and I knew what kind of weenie dog I wanted. So I wanted a short haired. However, the long hair ones are super cute too. And I was like, I want a short hair, and I want an Isabella and tan mini Winnie. Oh, that's another thing. She had to be a mini Winnie because I didn't want the standard Winnie dogs because I'm like, I want something small. So I did my research. I found a breeder. Okay. So I was like, I hit him up. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to have any more, you know, dogs until I want to say he told me like March or February. This was September. And granted, I was gambling because I mean, there is no guarantee that I was going to get an Isabella 10. Like, he knew what kind of dogs he was going to breed that could possibly give us that color, but it didn't mean that I was going to be guaranteed a dog. And I understand that, right? So I'm like, okay, I wasn't like selective of having a boy or a girl. Like, I just wanted that color, right? So then I went to Cancun in October. I placed my deposit, and then, the time came, we were waiting for the mom to deliver the babies. And I think out of his litter, they had 9 puppies, and only one of them was a true Isabella and tan because he had dapples, if you guys aren't familiar, but those are the ones that are like spotted. And then he had two other ones that were like Isabella tan, but they also had like white. But Luna was the only one that had just the Isabella tan, which is what we wanted. So we were truly over the moon that we got what we wanted. She was a little girl, which was fine. We didn't care if it was a boy or a girl. But like that dog was meant to be for me. Like I'm telling you guys, like she is my baby. I'm in love with her. I love her like my child, even though I didn't birth her, and even though she's a pet, an animal, right? But she is the cutest little girl. Oh my god, I just can't wait to spend whatever, time I get with her, and hopefully she lives to be, an elderly dog and I get my full time with her because I have all these plans for her and just, you know, also having somebody grow with us as a family, because if she were to pass, whenever she does pass of old age, my kids will all be like super grown by then. So that's like our first family dog that we would have, the whole time. So I'm excited. I'm excited to, bring you guys along and, share content with Luna. My kids will be in my channel. Probably not as much though. My oldest, she's already gonna be 18. She's focusing right now and finishing school and going to college, possibly. And my other one, my other 12-year-old, she does her own thing too. So, I mean, they'll be in my, my channel, but probably not as much as Luna. So if you guys see a lot of Luna content, just understand that she's my baby right now, and that's who I have most of the time, well, 24/7. So yeah, so also her name is Luna Valentina. I only call her Valentina when I'm mad, but her name is Luna. That's another thing too. So when we were thinking about our dog, we had names already picked out from Jump Street. So Luna Valentina was already, set for a girl. Valentina, I think we picked it because of the month of February. She was almost born on Valentine's Day, which fun fact, that is my second favorite holiday. Christmas is my favorite holiday. That's my second favorite holiday. So we wanted to make sure we incorporated that into her name. If she would have been a boy, the name was gonna be Slinky Valentino, but we got a girl. And also fun fact, my friend Ashley, she bought Milo, which is Luna's sibling, and she named him Milo Valentino. So I think it's cute that, we have siblings here in Vegas and that they still see each other regularly and they share a middle name. So yeah, that is it for Luna. So fun questions. Let's see. It says morning person or night owl. Hmm. So I would say I'm a morning person only because I'm an adult and I have responsibilities. I wake up super early every day to get ready, take care of Luna, and just head to work. I used to be a night owl when I didn't have no responsibilities like as a teenager or a really young adult. But now that I'm older, I am a what's it called, a morning person. Beach or mountains? So I'm definitely a beach person. I am a Cancer. I'm a water sign. So I'm all about, the water. I love the beach. Every time we go to California, I make sure that at least one day we head to the beach and we just chill there, walk on the beach or, just lay out there, hear the oceans. I recently went to Cancun in October. It was the best experience by far. I'm planning to go back very soon. I actually want to retire in Mexico. So hopefully God grants me that wish. And I want to retire by the beach. And oh no, you guys, I'm right here. The water, the air, it dries my eyes and my nose crazy. I hate it. But yeah, that is my plans. God has other plans. We'll see. Maybe I'll end up retiring here in the States and I'm close to my kids, which is fine as well. But I'm definitely a water person by far. Let's see. Oh my God, 3 things on your bucket list. Wow. Well, I have a bunch of things on my bucket list, but for one of them being, I do want to skydive. I think that's one of my biggest things in my bucket list that I need to accomplish. Hopefully, I'll get it done one day. But what would be another thing? I don't know. I don't see that's like a thing. So I'm the type of person that if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna do it. Like everything, even with things like that I want to buy. If I want something, best believe I'm gonna buy it or I'm gonna have it. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get it. That's just me. That's Eraiz. I've always been like that. So I do have things on my bucket list, but like most of the things I've already done or I do, like so I don't have a lot of things. I guess we could just say it's the skydiving because I haven't done that yet. But that's definitely on my bucket list. But now that I'm thinking about it too, I do want to go to New York City for Christmas time. I don't know, maybe it's just the movies that they, portray this beautiful image of like ice skating and the snow and all that good stuff. So that's something that I want to go ahead and experience one day. And then obviously Paris because it is I don't know, it's nice and I think it's like the love capital. I don't know. It's like cute. So let's see. I don't know. Those are just quick quick few facts about me. Like I said, let me know what you guys want to see in here on my channel. I am willing to talk about, anything all the time. If you guys want to see certain content, let me know and then we could go from there. But you guys, let me know also if you guys are from Vegas or if you do have a Foxtail coffee and place where you're at and try out their drinks and let me know. But other than that, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.